Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, a good one in store here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Throwing off the play fake here. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Bronco 80.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready.
Hall running between the tackles. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and
Sometimes
8.
you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go! Hawk 70. Go!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Billy Bowman. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Back to the air following the pick six. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On the set.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gavin Bartholomew, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Panther 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Looking for a throw here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go and knock the ball away.
Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
And the Falcon 1st down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Staying with Robinson. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Working out of the gun, Sanders throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. We'll try and run here with Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Buying some time right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So it'll be 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
He'll send it out wide to Samuel. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
He finds him right side. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Only need one more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 19, 18. Can't do 11. Can't do 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
Way coup for the Falcons field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Coup able to put it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Get it.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he rocks the tackler. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 14
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready.
Here's Hall running his own read. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
That throw behind his intended target.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. Go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Here's Sanders now. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. It's a dime look by the Vikings. Third down coming.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap. They get to Robinson. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're to the end of one. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing fourth down. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. 6 Warriors 70.
Throwing it to start this drive. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. Jukes out of one stop. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
Play action on first down. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Typically, you call play action this early in a game, and you're not expecting sack. Right? Play action protections actually are some of the best, most sound protections in an NFL offensive playbook. Give some credit to the defense to break that play action pass down and put the first sack.
And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time. The big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 170, 170. Ready.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Hut, hut.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Offense set for a first and 10.
70 Lions.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Ready.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
To throw now is Sanders. Has it in close. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then he headed some positive yards.
And he's brought down at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Go, Riggs. Go. Ready.
They start the drive with Hall. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, the best of them take advantage of it.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Get it. Let go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Third down from the gun. Minnesota first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Headed left with Hall. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
That run's not going to turn many.
5, now second and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They give to Hall now on the option. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3.
70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll try and throw it here. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings tie it in the final minute of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Falcons 13. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now Sanders. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Slot man in motion left. 2nd and 1. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. Brought in inside the 20. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Drake London with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons push their lead to 6.
20, Vikings 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. 18, Cougar 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let go.
Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23.
Panther 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Another try following the sack. Wilson on a slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Buffalo 18. Come on.
Dropping back to throw. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Here we
line.
go, here we go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
The final throw before the break. Escape, and he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. This is taken in at the 13. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Get it. Bronco 80.
Here's the counter give to Robinson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They'll go play action for Sanders. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Byron Murphy picks it.
Sanders pass intercepted. The Vikings take over
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go now.
Throwing off the play fake here. Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Let's go.
Trying again, following the sack. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, it came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He's going to throw this one. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on fourth down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the air on first down. Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ready.
All right, set now. First and 10.
Ready. Pass.
Sanders setting to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. Running in the red zone. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 12. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons bump the lead up to 13 points.
Vikings 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Hey. 60 Eagles. Go.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 Bison. 60.
From the 38. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Finds a seam down the middle. And no gain after the catch, but the gain still out across midfield. They're to the 45.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Throwing now off play action. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away 2nd down. A very tough 3rd down play here.
Viking 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18.
Back now, pressure on its way. He has the first over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Great work by the Michigan State rookie to find the right throw and get them the first.
That's good for a Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
From the gun, it's Hall. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Throwing the out route complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Gravity lying. Ready,
Hall. Will take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Breece Hall with the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings get it back to within 6.
27. Vikings 21. Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Unlock line. Go.
They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not remove the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Come on. Fix the eagle.
Running back, motioning right. With Sanders out of the pistol. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play action, Sanders. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On 2nd down, Robinson. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton.
On the ready.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
19.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. They did it! He made the interception! And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th.
That just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Pass to 60. Track to 60.
From the 48. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the field. Run it.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go now.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
brings up second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Ready. 70, 70. Viking 18.
Another carry for Robinson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
Third and short here. Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Younghoe Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. They've got the block near midfield.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Second and 10 now. Hits him on the in route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got second and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go. Shot. 18. Cowboy 80. Go.
Pass play coming here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Mustang, nice go. Ready.
Back to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like. Got that amazing play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Check.
He's going to keep this one, and he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Panther 60. 70. Timberwolves. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Hawk 70, cross 50, cross 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw. And he's got it. Had to lay up for it, but touchdown. The Vikings find a way to tie it late. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Ready? Here we go. Stop.
Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here he is to throw. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it.
On Mitt, man. I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Nice cut through the defense. It goes. Room to burn. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So this would potentially ice the game right here. They're going for two and trying to make it a two-possession game.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
70.
We look to throw it. And he has it in the end zone, and that might just be the decider, folks. It is now a two-score game.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
1-yard gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He goes right back to Samuel. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that every defensive preaches it, but when you can score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's Hall once more. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready. Ready.
They go right back to Hall. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Fair catch called and taken, but hang on there. There's a flag on the field. All right, so the call, an illegal block in the back, and that's going to back them up following the return. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. So it's a win for the Vikings. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.